Hey, Lena, are you free right now? I need a little favor. I'm not free, and I'm not doing you any favors. Oh, come on, why not? I'm at work. Don't bother me with trivial stuff. It's not trivial at all. I'm really in a tough spot right now, so I was hoping you could help me out a little. Nope, not happening. Okay, bye. Hey, hold on. You haven't even heard what I need yet. You can't just say no right away. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's nothing reasonable. I'm fed up with your ridiculous requests. Jeez, don't say that. Your cute little sister is in trouble. I've never once thought of you as cute. Don't get so worked up. You'll just get more wrinkles on your face. Who are you messing around with this time? Another married boss at work? Or maybe that taken guy at your favorite cafe? I'm not bailing you out of another settlement, you know. No, I'm not cheating or anything. I'm done with stuff like that. Last time you cried saying it wasn't your fault because he was obsessed with you. Your affair with your boss was found out. His wife stormed into the office and it turned into a huge mess. You ended up quitting your job and you dragged me into it too. After that, you pulled the same stunt with that cafe guy. You knew he had a girlfriend, but you kept saying you were more attractive, so it was fine. They were even talking about marriage. You didn't just hurt them, you hurt everyone around them too. I know I got carried away back then, but I wasn't serious. Whether you were serious or not, ruining other people's lives to satisfy your own desires is the lowest. And the fact that you keep doing it and never learn just leaves me speechless. I've learned my lesson now. Really? I'm sure you'll just do it all over again, won't you? No way! This time, I found true love. I swear I'm done with all that, and this time I'm committed to someone who's actually single. Every time you say you found true love, it always ends up in disaster. I just can't believe you anymore. Believe me, this time, I'm not fooling around. I'm going to marry him. Wait, what? Marriage? That's right. I'm actually getting married soon. The guy I'm dating popped the question. And don't tell me it's another affair turned into marriage. No, not at all. I'm done being the other woman. The guy I'm marrying isn't taken, and he's so sweet and only loves me. Wow, having a normal relationship? That's a surprise, but congratulations. I hope you'll be happy with him. Thank you. Okay, talk to you later. Wait! This is where it gets important. What? There's a little problem with the wedding, so I was hoping you could help me out just a bit. Alright, I'll at least listen. Well, the thing is, I don't have enough money for it. So I'm wondering if you could chip in around 20 grand. 20 grand? I absolutely want to have my wedding in Hawaii. But you know, I haven't been able to save much over the years, so I don't have enough. If you don't have the money, then forget about it. Or wait until you've saved enough. Or maybe consider having a smaller one. No, that's not gonna work. I have to have my dream wedding, or I'll lose the vibe. It's been my dream since I was a kid to have it in Hawaii. I've already made the reservation and I just need to pay now. You made a reservation without having the money? Yep. It's also for the honeymoon, so the total is almost $60,000. You don't have the money, but you're trying to spend that much? Sorry, but I'm not helping out. Go ask mom and dad like you always do. They spoil you, so I'm sure they'll just hand it over. Well, they said they were out of money too. This time they can only give me a small gift. I see. So that's why you came crying to me. Since they can't help, you would, right? You're still single and married to your job. I bet you've got a huge savings account. Yes, I do, plenty. But that's my own savings. I'm not lending a single cent to someone as reckless as you. Goodbye. What? Oh, wait a minute. You're so stingy, Lena. I'm gonna tell Mom on you. Lena, you're such a mean girl. Miley was so upset. She said you won't help her even though she's struggling. Unbelievable. She really ran straight to you to tattle. Why did you refuse to help her? Your sweet little sister is in trouble, so as her big sister, you should help her. Why do I have to? If you're so concerned, why don't you and Dad give her the money? Of course, we want to help our darling child, but Dad and I are completely out of money. We just bought her a brand new car last month. We can't afford to give her another $60,000. Still spoiling her, I see. Buying her everything she wants. Meanwhile, you've never bought me anything, let alone a car. Oh, that's not true, Lena. You've always saved up and bought what you wanted yourself, so I thought you didn't need help. But she's different, huh? She's been so good at asking since she was little. She'd always say, I want this in that cute voice. Yeah, like when you bought her the latest smartphone in high school. I was using Dad's old hand-me-down. It still worked, didn't it? So what's the problem? When she went to college, you got her a designer bag. And when she started working, you got her a watch. Oh, right. It was a brand name watch that cost around $5,000. That expensive? Yes, she said she'd be embarrassed if she didn't have a proper watch at work. I felt bad for her, so I bought it. That's just vanity. It's ridiculous how you keep buying her whatever she wants. When I asked for something, you always said, we don't have money for luxuries like that. Why are you sulking? It's unbecoming for the older sister to be jealous of her younger sister. And besides, she's had a tough time with all those scandals. We need to help her. This is exactly why she's so spoiled. Ever since she was little, you've been pampering her. So now she thinks she can just ask you for anything and you'll do it. Well, it's just that the more troublesome a child is, the more you end up loving them. You became independent so quickly. As parents, there wasn't much left for us to do. I had to because of you and Dad. You've always doted on Miley. And whenever I asked for something, it was always, Miley comes first. You'll have to wait, Lena. If you hear that enough, there's no choice but to become independent as soon as possible. That's why I left right after graduating high school. She's just so good at getting what she wants. It makes you want to do anything for her. You should take a page out of her book and learn to ask for things more sweetly. What nonsense are you talking about? That sweet talk of hers is why you're broke now. How much have you given her over the years? At least tell me you have enough saved up for retirement. We might be a little short on retirement funds. You've got to be kidding me. How much did you spend on her? Oh, come on. When she asks so sweetly, we just can't say no. But of course, you'll take care of us in our old age, right? Wishful thinking. I'm not going to help you guys at all with your retirement. What? Why not? Because you're not the kind of parents I want to help. You've always doted on Miley, and now you're planning to turn to your eldest daughter when you're in trouble? Ugh, unbelievable. But she's getting married and moving away. When that happens, we won't be able to rely on her much. So we'll have to count on you, our single, dependable eldest daughter. I'm saying it again. I will absolutely not help you in your old age. So start preparing now. Stop spending on Miley and save for your future. I want to try, but when I see cute face of hers, I just can't help but give her money. Looks like I have no choice but to use my last resort. Huh? I'm coming home soon to check your entire savings balance. I'm going to make sure you can't give her any more money ever again. What are you saying? She's getting married. It's time for you and Dad to quit spoiling your favorite daughter. If you can't do that, I'll seriously consider cutting ties with you guys. You're so mean, Lena. Don't you care about my wedding? It's for your one and only cute little sister. What? I don't have any cute little sister. Stop that. You haven't contacted me at all since then. Are you really not going to help me? It's already the day of the wedding. What? Today? So are you already in Hawaii? Of course. I got here yesterday. I had fun last night and today's the wedding. And you're not giving me any money. Unbelievable. I made it clear from the beginning that I wasn't giving you anything. But it's normal for a sister to help out a bit, isn't it? At least give me $10,000 as a wedding gift. I really need it. $10,000 as a wedding gift? And even that's not enough. Come on, just send me a gift ASAP. I'm already here, so just send it to my PayPal now. Oh, absolutely not. You can't get anything from Mom and Dad, so you think you can just switch to me? Forget it. Your sweet talking doesn't work on me at all. You're so stubborn. Your little sister is getting married. Can't you be a little generous? This is why I can't stand bitter single women. You're just being mean because you're jealous that I'm getting married first. Excuse me? Fine, whatever. In that case, I'll just use my secret weapon I brought for emergencies.
Secret weapon? What are you talking about?
I'll just go on a shopping spree with your credit card.
My credit card?
Actually, I brought it with me here. If you're not going to give me money, I'll just use it myself. As long as I have your card, I'm set.
Wait a sec. Why do you have my credit card?
I snuck into your house and took it.
Are you serious?
No matter how much I begged Mom and Dad, they really said they couldn't help this time. I searched the whole house, but couldn't find their cards either. So I had no choice but to borrow from you.
You've got to be kidding. Rummaging through both our parents and my house for money? And stealing my credit card? That's theft.
That's such an exaggeration. I'm family.
There are things you can't do even within a family.
Oh, come on. Just let it slide for your cute little sister, okay? It's a destination wedding and honeymoon. I've got to splurge a little.
No way. Hold on. You haven't used it already, have you? It's wrong to use someone else's card without permission, even if they're family.
It's too late. I've already splurged 20 grand on it.
What did you say?
Didn't I say I've been in Hawaii since yesterday? I've been having so much fun that I can't stop splurging. Oh, and I also put the entire wedding bill on it, since I set it up as a post payment.
You've got to be kidding me. You're sticking me with the entire bill? How could you do that with someone else's credit card?
Actually, it's easier because it's someone else's card. I'm not the one paying, so I can shop without a care in the world. It's perfect. Thanks in advance for covering it for your cute little sister, okay?
I'm not paying for it.
Even if you don't want to pay, it's your card, so it'll come out of your account, right?
I don't have a credit card.
Huh?
Yet you really went on a shopping spree without even checking whose card it was.
Wait a minute. What do you mean you don't have a card?
I mean, I don't own a single credit card. I'm a cash person, so I've never even had one.
No way! In this day and age, not having a credit card is unbelievable.
Right? But I've always thought it was too convenient and scary. Once you start using it, you get into the habit of buying everything.
But what about online shopping? You can't use cash for that.
I usually use a debit card for online shopping, and I often buy what I need directly in stores. I've always steered clear of credit cards to avoid overspending.
But wait! I took a credit card from your house. So saying you don't have one, it's a weird lie.
I'm not lying. Ah, I see. The card I was holding onto in Mom's name is missing.
What? Mom's?
Check the card you have right now. It's in her name, right?
Oh my god, it is. Wait, what's going on? Why was it in your house?
I visited her a few weeks ago. Mom and Dad told me they were running out of retirement money because they've been spending so much on you. So before things got any worse, I started managing their finances. I confiscated all of their credit cards.
Are you serious?
As long as they had those cards, they'd keep spoiling you. So I'm handling all their cards and bank accounts for now. I told them if they didn't cooperate, I'd cut ties, and they reluctantly handed everything over.
Wait, oh my god, wait. I thought that card was yours. That's why I went on a shopping spree without a second thought. But if that's Mom's card...
She'll be the one paying for everything. All the 20 grand you spent splurging. And the extravagant destination wedding.
Holy cow!
You need to return or cancel everything and get refunded right now. And don't use it anymore. Otherwise, your dear parents are going to suffer because of you.
No way. Don't tell me I can't use it anymore. I've been so excited about this destination wedding. And I don't want to return all the stuff I bought.
Then after you get back, pay Mom and Dad back for everything you spent.
I don't have that kind of money. Why do you think I took the card in the first place?
So you know it's theft. Anyway, if you don't have money, then stop using that card. Don't burden our parents anymore than you already have.
Lena, something terrible has happened.
What's wrong?
It's $60,000.
Huh? What's $60,000?
The credit card company just called. The total bill for this month is over $60,000.
Are you kidding me?
Miley says she returned everything and it'll all be refunded, so I wasn't worried. But now, out of nowhere, $60,000.
That stupid sister of mine. She kept spending even after that and hid it from us.
There's no way we can pay this. This is absolutely impossible.
I know your financial situation too. When I was at home recently, I saw you only had $8,000 left.
Please, Lena, help us. Can you pay?
Why should I? You should be asking the person who spent it. Call her and get her to pay.
But I haven't been able to get in touch with her. Even when I say I won't be mad and just want to talk, she won't respond at all. So now I have no choice but to rely on you.
You've been too lenient with her. She broke into my house and stole a credit card to use. If she won't take responsibility, then it's time to involve the police.
No, the police? That's unthinkable. That would be so unfair to her.
Mom, it's time to wake up. I'm not going to help pay, and if it comes to it, you and Dad will have to take out a loan to cover the $60,000. Is putting you guys in debt something a loving daughter would do?
Well...
You can spoil her all you want, but there's a difference between spoiling and not disciplining her. Parents should be strict when necessary. That's what I believe.
You're right. I think you're absolutely right, Lena. It's difficult, but I'll call the police.
I'm glad you finally realized. If that's the case, I'll help too. We'll report everything to the police, including her breaking into my house.
Lena, help! Mom's acting crazy.
What?
It's not just her. Dad's acting strange too.
What do you mean by acting strange?
They're demanding I pay back the money I used. They won't stop pestering me, and when I told them it was impossible, they said that was not acceptable. They were yelling at me, telling me to pay it back.
What's so strange about that? It's normal to expect repayment when someone owes you money.
But Mom and Dad have always bought me whatever I wanted. Why are they suddenly asking me to pay them back? It's impossible. What am I supposed to do?
There's only one thing you can do. Pay back the $60,000 you spent.
But I told you I can't do that. I thought I was using your card at first. So it's partly your fault for misleading me, right? That means you should be the one to pay everything.
Stop saying such ridiculous things. The person who spent the money is the one who has to pay.
But there's no way I can pay back that much money by myself. And now Mom and Dad are angrier than I've ever seen them. They're saying if I don't pay, they'll go to the police. They said they've already consulted with them.
I know. I'm the one who took them to the police and arranged a lawyer for them.
Oh my God! You were behind this the whole time?
Behind this? What do you mean by that? I just helped them see reason. They decided on their own to go to the police and cut you off. You can't just sweet talk your way out of this like before. It's time to face reality.
No way. This can't be happening. So I really have to pay $60,000? And if I can't, I'll get arrested?
You broke in and stole the card. And unauthorized shopping could also be considered fraud, right? I'm not entirely sure, but I say there's a good chance you could be arrested.
No!
If you don't want that, then pay up. That's all Mom and Dad are asking, and they'll drop everything if you do.
Don't just say pay up like it's easy. I'm already preparing for a divorce right now. And now, there's this whole police situation. I can't handle this.
Wait, preparing for a divorce? What are you talking about?
Well, I got carried away on my first trip to Hawaii. And I ended up cheating with a local.
Unbelievable.
It was just for fun. The guy kept pursuing me so persistently, and
I can't believe this.
And then my husband found out. He told me at the airport on the way back that he was divorcing me. He said he was going to demand compensation when we got back. So now, I'm in big trouble.
I see. That's definitely a huge mess.
Right? It's a total disaster. So please, Lena, help me out. Convince Mom and Dad not to go to the police, and help me pay for the settlement too.
Who's going to help you, you idiot? Figure it out yourself.
No way, you can't be serious. Are you really going to abandon your cute little sister in her time of need?
I've never once thought of you as my cute little sister. From my perspective, you're a sneaky, unlovable brat. And I couldn't care less what happens to a sister like that.
Oh no, come on!
If you want to keep being spoiled by Mom and Dad, you need to learn some basic manners. Pay back the money you used and apologize when you've done something wrong. Even an elementary school kid can do that.
Please, Lena, help me! I promise I won't cheat again.
Who's going to believe that? Goodbye. Not long after, Miley was served with divorce papers. She borrowed money from everywhere she could and somehow managed to pay off her debts to our parents and her ex-husband-to-be, narrowly avoiding a run-in with the law. But she was kicked out of the house she was supposed to live in with her husband, and now she's drowning in debt. She tried to move back in with our parents, pleading to stay for a little while, but they told her it was time to stand on her own and sent her away on the spot. She then tried to stay with her friends, but given her past behavior, no one was willing to help her. Now she's working a live-in part-time job, living a lonely life focused solely on paying off her debts.
I've got some disappointing news for you, Zoe. Your wedding and your fiancé are now mine. How embarrassing for you to have your aunt steal a man away from you. You must be crying and lamenting right about now. Aw, how pitiful. Aunt Jessie, you're taking jokes too far on the eve of my wedding. Such provocative jests might keep me up all night, which might affect me on my big day tomorrow. It'd be quite troublesome, so will you stop it? It's not a joke. You'll be so frustrated that you won't be able to stop grinding your teeth. Your wedding is called off, so it's okay if you oversleep. Please, stop it. You're going to attend tomorrow in place of my mother in heaven, aren't you? I have absolutely no intention of doing so. Bruno and I are the same age and our chemistry is perfect. What? We work in the same department, so we naturally got drawn to each other. Last night was so much fun too. We were totally into it. Doing it right before the wedding felt so scandalous yet so exciting that he was totally turned on. Wait, are you actually serious about this? Obviously, you were just setting the stage for us. I guess it's not easy to accept such a cruel reality right away, huh? I can't believe it. By the way, I didn't seduce him. He chose me over you. He said he likes my sophisticated, immature vibes. Oh no, I must be dreaming. I wish I could wake up from this nightmare soon. I think your eyes are wide awake. You're the only one who thinks of me as a mother figure. Your late mom and I were 14 years apart, but you and I are only 6. I know, but I never knew you weren't on the same page as me. Anyway, I can't believe it. Bruno would never betray me. Especially not like this, on the eve of my wedding. It feels like a bad dream. You still have such a blissfully naive mind. Huh? Because you were adored and doted upon growing up, you don't know how to doubt others. Even Bruno laughed at how easy it was to fool you. Poor sheltered heiress, really. No way. Since when? When did this start? Have you already consummated your relationship? Consummate? Which era do you live in? We've been lovey-dovey for about 3 months now. He's head over heels for me. Before you get married to him, we exchanged marital bonds as a couple. I didn't notice at all. I'm really shocked. Your optimistic way of thinking actually saved me. I still can't believe it. I need to confirm with him. You can't reach him. Why not? Because he changed his number today. What? We exchanged messages last night. That was just to deceive you. You fell for it completely. Such a moron. There's no way he would do such a thing. Oh, this is weird. What's wrong? His icon is empty on WhatsApp. See? I told you. He didn't want you to contact him, so he changed his phone number. But what should I do on such short notice? Tomorrow's the wedding. It'll cause trouble for the venue if the bride changes. Don't worry about that. I've already informed them. What about the guests? It'll be confusing if the bride is different. That's also taken care of. You didn't send out the invitations yourself, did you? Well, no. Bruno said he would handle it, so I left it to him. How do you know about that? You might have thought you left it to him, but in reality, I sent them out. My relatives and friends received invitations for the wedding of Bruno and me. There's no problem at all. OMG, what have you done? I need to tell my father urgently. There's no need for that. He already knows. Really? He was vehemently against you marrying Bruno, right? Yes. But then he suddenly gave his permission. Didn't you think it was strange? Well, I guess not, huh? Your head sounds to be in the clouds. I thought he finally understood. Of course not. See, you're really a ditzy blonde. I heard you even said that you would elope if he didn't approve. Yes, that was my intention. I love him that much. Love him, huh? And yet he chose me. You must be devastated for being dumped. You were the only one in the entire world who thought you were getting married to him. Your father was troubled when he heard you were going to elope, so I planned the whole thing to make you give up on the marriage.
Why did you come up with such a cruel plan?
Because I hate you.
Do you? This is the first time I've ever heard you say that.
That's because it's the first time I've said it since you were born. It's liberating. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my chest. Since we're at it, let me say more. I hate you. Hate you. Really, really, really hate you.
I'm quite shocked.
Really? Good. Let it get you even more down.
Why do you keep saying nasty things to me?
You know, we both work at your father's company, but the treatment we get is totally different. You're a crushy secretary, and I'm stuck in the plain old general affairs department just because I'm his sister-in-law.
You've got it all wrong. Being a secretary isn't easy. Besides, you requested to be in the GA, didn't you?
No excuses. Well, it's true that I was transferred to GA because I was aiming for Bruno, but how could your father just leave me there for all this time?
I remember that was your wish too.
Was it? I don't recall wishing for that. I would think someone as beautiful and capable as me should be in a better position. By the way, I had my eye on Bruno first, but then you came out of nowhere and messed things up for me.
I didn't mess anything up, and you're accusing me for the wrong reason. You didn't have to resort to such a cruel revenge.
I want to throw you down to the depths of despair. I decided to expose everything on the eve of your wedding to give you the biggest shock. It's a great success, and it feels amazing.
You're despicable.
Let me tell you something good. Bruno wasn't interested in you, but he was after your money.
No way. That can't be true.
It's an undeniable fact.
I'm in a state of shock right now. I can't even get up. It's like I'm trapped in a nightmare. I'm getting dizzy.
Just stay in bed and cry your eyes out. I'll send you the wedding photos tomorrow, so look forward to it.
Please don't. I won't be able to recover from it.
Oh yeah? Whatever happens to you doesn't matter to me at all. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. The ceremony was amazing. The clear sky seemed to be blessing us, right? Now it's time for the reception. Here, I'll share our happiness with you too.
The table flowers I picked out. Please stop sending me pictures like this.
Sorry, it was taken as a celebration of our fruit of love.
What's the fruit of love?
It's our baby. It's due next year, so I'll send you a picture.
Oh my god. Double shock.
Oh my, it sounds like I gave you a good body blow. I wonder if you've taken so much damage that you can't get up anymore.
How far along are you?
3.5 months. I haven't had morning sickness and my belly hasn't grown yet, so I was able to wear my dress beautifully.
3.5 months. That's right after Bruno proposed to me.
I know. He told me. He's been deceiving you ever since.
Oh dear God.
On the day of an office party, we became involved in a passionate relationship.
I see.
Right around that time, your father was troubled about your engagement. When I told him I wanted to marry Bruno, he said he couldn't assist, but I could do as I pleased.
What on earth?
You could say I'm the savior. Thanks to me, everything fell into place perfectly.
If so, there was no need for me to prepare for the wedding in the first place, right? I thought I could be with Bruno, so I carefully chose the venue, flowers, and dress, one by one. But in reality, you were having me prepare for your wedding, weren't you?
You're realizing that just now? Oh, I see. You were too shocked to think about it yesterday. You know, I really hate dealing with complicated things. You know that about me too, don't you?
I'm aware. Still, letting me know on the day before the wedding is just cruel.
Well, like I said, I wanted to push you into the depths of hell. And besides, I had to go this far to make you give up. Isn't that right? It seemed you were quite serious about eloping. I just created a situation where you had to give up. Well, it turned out to be a shotgun wedding. Thanks to the baby, I made sure your relationship with Bruno was irreparable. Isn't it great?
It's too much to make me go through this painful experience.
That's hilarious. The taste of others' misfortune is truly sweet, you know. Your suffering is the best wedding gift.
Why would you say such things? I might end up resenting you.
Go right ahead. Feel free to resent me as much as you want. I can't get enough of your jealousy. The more you suffer, the happier I become.
Aunt Jessie, you're so cruel.
Really? I'm just normal. Today's the best day of my life. If you have more to say, go ahead. There's still time until the reception, so keep writing. I'm going to hit back at all of them and thoroughly break you down.
That's enough.
Aw, are you hurting too much? I can't help but laugh. Crawl into the depths of hell to your heart's content. You must have done something. I haven't been able to contact Bruno since this morning.
Did he run away?
Run away? Why would he?
I filed a lawsuit against him for marriage fraud.
What the heck are you talking about?
He deceived me by saying we were getting married, which is a clear case of fraud. I've consulted the appropriate authorities about it.
Don't pull such a dirty trick!
Also, I've requested reimbursement for the wedding expenses.
No way! I wasn't told there would be any expenses.
It was you and Bruno's wedding, so isn't it obvious that you two cover the costs?
I never agreed to that. You've already paid, haven't you?
I just fronted $100,000.
What? Seriously? You spent that much?
You had the staff work twice as hard to take over the wedding. And you even had my dress altered to fit your size, which apparently added to the expenses.
That's true, but I didn't expect to be billed for it.
Why wouldn't you? It's quite obvious if you think about it for a moment, and...
Is there something more?
I've also demanded compensation from Bruno.
Huh? Compensation for what? You two weren't even married.
Even if we hadn't formalized the marriage, I was engaged, so the breach of marriage promise is still applicable in our state. If you think I'm lying, please, look into it. Hello, why are you quiet? You didn't run away, did you?
I was Googling. How much are you planning to demand?
$20,000.
That sounds way too much. You're trying to overcharge him.
There's no such thing as overcharging for damages. It depends on the skill of the lawyer.
So he ran away. I can't believe that guy. I'll definitely find him.
You don't need to worry about that. He'll be found soon.
Did you use your father's influence?
No, he kept the Google account sharing settings as they were, so I could easily know his whereabouts. I'm tracking his real-time location accurately.
What a moron!
Indeed. Oh, by the way, about the reason he joined the company a year ago.
Reason? He simply changed jobs, didn't he?
He had committed marriage fraud, swindling a wealthy woman in his previous job. So he couldn't stay at the company and changed jobs.
What? Really? How do you know all that?
I had a private detective look into it.
You're dreadful.
Just normal. I think he was after your money as well as mine. Did you lend him any?
No, never, but last night after we had dinner at a restaurant, he said he forgot to withdraw cash. He asked me to lend him my credit card and I gave it to him.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. You'd better check right away.
Really? Let me check on my phone. Oh, darn it!
What?
The full credit limit has been withdrawn. What should I do? Oh no, my wallet is missing. My ATM card. That bastard. Don't tell me this one too.
You'd better check that too right away.
No way. It's over for me. All the money in the account has been withdrawn.
I'm very sorry to hear. How much was in your account?
$800.
You didn't miscount the number of 0, did you?
No mistake. I have no savings and only the remaining $800 for my salary was in there.
Aunt Jessie, you've been working all your life, right? What do you do with your salary every month?
Well, I can't resist buying designer items when I see them. I just buy them right away. That's how my charm as a rich and beautiful person shines, so it's fine.
I see. That's why you wear so many brand name things.
You seem to have no interest in luxury brands even though you're rich.
Well, I prioritize functionality. Could it be that Bruno switched to you after seeing your appearance?
Huh? So when he said he liked the sophisticated and mature vibe, was he referring to wanting someone wealthy because they're better targets for fraud?
I believe so. If he realized you're not rich, he won't come back, you know?
Hey, check his location right now. Go there right now and get all my money back. There's a bag I really want. It's a unique piece. I want to get it today. I don't want to give it to anyone.
Okay. You thought I'd just obey you, Jessica? You're 36 and talking about a bag at a time like this? Are you kidding me? You idiot who can't even control your own desires.
Zoe, you sound like a different person. You usually talk like a lady, right? What happened? You're suddenly bitchy.
I'm just as I am. I've had to become strong because of you since I was a kid. You've never grown up, you fool. Listen to me now. For the sake of the baby that's about to be born, you better get your life together.
Since you were a kid, you sound like my sister. No way. It can't be. You can't fool me.
I'm Pat, your big sister. I hate people who live half-heartedly. You know that, don't you?
Is this really she from the afterlife?
You're slow to realize because you're so despicable. I came back.
I don't know what to say. How's it possible for you to come back?
Children are the treasures of the parents, you know. I want to raise Zoe with my own hands, but I couldn't do it. I left this world reluctantly. Do you understand how I feel? I've watched everything, including the way you've been mistreating her. I've refrained from interfering as a spirit from the afterlife, but for once, I'm losing my patience.
I'm really sorry, Pat.
You better realize that you must be a good parent by the time the baby is born.
But listen, I'm not going to raise a child.
God, Jessica, come on.
I'm not. You know, I'm not pregnant.
Huh?
I lied about it because I was desperate to take Bruno away from Zoe. If I didn't, I thought they might elope, and it would be too late.
You got to be kidding me. Shall I give you good spankings?
I'm sorry, Pat. What should I do from now on?
Figure it out for yourself. You're going to discuss it with that idiot, Bruno. And no more unnecessary shopping. Work hard and pay back Zoe. Do you understand? What's your answer?
Yes, I understand.
Oh no, what happened to me? I was out of it for a while.
Well, thank God you're back. You really don't remember? Are you sure you're not pretending? Pretending to be an innocent lady while secretly hiding acting talents, perhaps?
What are you talking about?
Your mom possessed you and was sending me messages.
My mother?
She scolded me. She's still as intimidating as ever.
Oh my. Surely there are messages that I don't remember sending. This intensity, it brings back memories. Oh, Mother, I want to see you too.
Well, we didn't actually see each other. Zoe, you're so blessed. It's unfair. Your father pays all your living expenses.
I think you got it all wrong. I work hard from morning till night to make ends meet.
But working as a secretary seems like mere play, you know.
Not at all. From managing schedules and setting appointments to creating documents, I'm busy from morning to night. I hardly have time for a break, let alone to enjoy a coffee.
I thought you had an easy job. I have a little favor to ask. Can you give in just a tiny bit? I mean, the $100,000 for the wedding? There's no way I can afford that. Please, just a little bit.
I'm getting really angry now. I've read it in books before, but experiencing this trembling of frustration for the first time? Right, I understand quite well now.
What do you mean?
Continuing to be in your comfort zone isn't good for you. That's what I mean. You should experience how tough it is out there.
You don't have the kind of authority to say that, do you?
Yes, I do. I've been in charge of personnel since last month. I know you've been forcing your subordinates to do your work and leaving early without permission.
What?
I've occasionally observed your work performance. At first, I thought you were assigning tasks for educational purposes, but recently it seems to have gone too far.
It's just a coincidence when you were there. I'm usually quite busy. Well, it's not like I don't even have time for a coffee, but you might see it as being less busy compared to you as a secretary.
Is that right? I received reports from the department chief as well. You'll be asked to leave immediately. This is not a discussion, but a decision.
Oh no! Where am I supposed to go? Can't you spare me just this?
No. This decision is final, so please start looking for a new job as soon as possible.
I've been left by Bruno too. I don't know what I'm going to do now. If I get fired, I won't be able to pay you back either.
Please, look for another job.
No! Please, don't fire me!
That's enough. You're not in a position to ask me for favors.
I'm in trouble. I'm really in trouble. Am I dreaming? I'm getting dizzy.
It's just like me on the eve of the wedding, but there's no time for you to stay in bed. You'll be contacted by my lawyer soon for the claims. I won't give up a single cent for wedding expenses. Please find a new job and pay up.
Please, don't do this. I beg you to retract my dismissal.
You're only thinking about yourself to the end. Don't you feel any remorse towards me?
If I apologize, will you forgive me? Will you waive the wedding expenses? If so, I'll apologize.
Both are a firm no. I hope you crawl into the depths of hell and change your ways. Bruno was quickly found and ended up in prison for his second marriage fraud. I made sure that he and Aunt Jessie agreed to pay the wedding expenses and compensation in installments. After she was removed from my father's company, she's working as a public toilet cleaner. It would be great if she could clean her mind as well while polishing those toilets every day.
Your dress looks gorgeous. It's flaming red.
It's a wedding dress, so it's pure white, right? You mean it's angelic? The dress for my bachelorette party is red, though.
Nah, it's not about the color, you know. Any dress would burn the same way, right? It's on fire, you know. It's on flame.
What do you mean?
I threw the dress you were supposed to wear for the wedding in a barrel, and I'm burning it in my backyard as we chat. It's cold today, so it's warming me up. Burning flames are beautiful, you know. It's way more impressive than just a plain white piece of fabric.
You're kidding, right?
Maybe it's made of synthetic fibers. It's burning really well. Woohoo!
You've got to be kidding me. You're just bluffing, right?
You still think it's a joke. It's really burning. I'm filming it, so I'll send it to you later.
We're getting married tomorrow. What on earth are you thinking? You said you were going to drop it off at the venue, so I gave it to you. This is really messed up.
You're pretty gullible too.
Why are you doing this to me? This is unbelievable.
Well, if you don't have anything to wear, then we don't have to get married, right?
You don't want to marry me? Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. I burned the dress because I don't want to get married tomorrow.
Instead of doing that, why not just talk it out and call off the wedding?
You're likely to throw a tantrum or cry, you know. I'm annoyed at dealing with that kind of thing.
Don't you love me anymore?
I'm having pre-wedding jitters. There's nothing I can do about it. Well, I feel like I'm burning up in a bright red flame right now. All thanks to your dress.
If you lost your feelings for me, you could have just said so. There was no need to burn it. That dress is actually...
Well, you have nothing to wear, so the wedding will be cancelled. You have no use for that trash, right?
Hold on a sec. You're putting me in a tough spot. The day before the wedding. What about the venue and the guests? Some of them came from afar and are staying at hotels from today.
Just take care of it however you want.
What about the cancellation fee?
This is your fault. You should pay for it.
What the heck did I do?
You cheated.
What? When?
I saw you at the station a week ago. You were walking arm in arm with another guy. When I saw that, I got the jitters, or more like I was disappointed. I mean, I couldn't calm my nerves unless I burned the dress.
You're lying. I commute by car. I haven't been to the station in a month.
Nah, it was definitely you. That's why I'm so upset.
You're just looking for a reason to break up. If you say I cheated, then show some evidence.
I don't have any. I was too devastated to take pictures.
This is just way out of line. What you're saying and doing doesn't match at all. There's no evidence of cheating, and you're talking about the pre-marriage jitters, and then burning the dress.
If there's tension before marriage, it's not going to work out in the first place. You should be grateful it happened before we tied the knot.
I did love you, you know.
Ew, don't say that. I don't love you, just so you know.
I never cheated, just so you know.
I saw it with my own eyes. I can't believe what a cheater claims. I should sue you for emotional damage, but out of consideration for my ex-fiancé, I'll let that slide.
Jake.
Ew, don't call my name anymore. Grosses me out coming from you.
This is so spiteful. This is way too much. I'm Audrey, a 28-year-old fashion merchandiser. I've been in a relationship with Jake for 2 years. When he popped the question half a year ago, I was over the moon. I never expected things to turn out like this. After that chat, I received a video of my dress up in the flame. That dress had a significant meaning to me. I was shattered and couldn't stop crying. I couldn't understand how someone was capable of doing something so cruel. I was filled with anger and hatred for the person I had once decided to spend the rest of my life with. We've called off the engagement, and I'm preparing to seek compensation. Meanwhile, Jake's still trying to hurt me.
I heard from a friend that if we cancel the engagement, I can reclaim the ring. I don't need the ring back, but just pay me back.
Why should I?
Because I can't recover from the shock you caused by cheating. It was around $20,000, but I'll give you $10,000 with an ex-fiancé discount. Be grateful that I'm such a nice guy.
There's no reason for me to pay you. I didn't cheat. Take it and leave.
Oh, really? Are you sure about that?
About what?
This is you and another man.
When did you take this?
You sound flustered.
This is my boss. We went to a bar to celebrate after a big project finished. It might look like we were alone from this angle, but there were other colleagues behind us. When did you take such a malicious picture?
But how will your mom, who knows nothing about it, react? She'll be worried in her hospital bed.
Are you going to show it to her?
She was planning to temporarily leave the hospital just for the wedding, right? She's probably heartbroken now. If she sees this at a time like that, what's going to happen? Her condition could worsen, and you might never see her again.
Shut up! How can you say such horrible things so casually? You've already caused enough damage with a cancelled engagement.
I was on good terms with her, so she might believe me. And by the way, I'll tell her that you went into a fit of rage and burned the dress, okay?
I'd never do such a thing. She won't believe you.
How heartwarming. The love between a mother and daughter in a single-parent family. I wonder which one of us she'd believe. Do you want to give it a try? I got rid of the dress and there's no evidence of me burning it. Well, before confirming all that, there's a chance her heart could stop due to shock. Are you willing to take that risk?
You're threatening me. How can you ask me to pay $10,000? The chunk of my money's already gone, covering cancellation fees and stuff. You ran off without paying a penny. And you pushed all the responsibilities of explaining to the guests and relatives onto me. I don't even know where you are now.
Why would I tell you? It's your fault for cheating.
I told you I have not. Just hold off on that $10,000 for now. Don't make up stuff to tell my mom. Please.
Oops, sorry. I already sent it.
What?
My finger slipped.
What on earth have you done?
Next time, a picture like this won't cut it. I'll ask a pro to make even more scandalous Photoshop images.
You said there was no evidence of what you did. But are you aware that you're leaving these threats on WhatsApp? Remember, I have the video of you burning the dress.
You better watch your back on the dark streets. I'll snatch your phone and delete your chat history and the video if I have to.
You're truly a despicable person. It's over for you as a human being.
Good for you. Not having to marry someone like me, right?
Remember, I'll make sure you regret this. I've got the compensation ready.
Wow, you're quick. I'm impressed, Audrey.
It's $200,000.
Wait, there's one extra zero.
Yes, that's correct.
You're giving me that much? It's much more than I expected. You're so generous. Are you by any chance trying to make amends and get back together with me? Unfortunately, I have no intention of that.
What are you talking about? I refuse to get back together with you. You'll pay me that amount.
Just keep your jokes to that plain face of yours.
You should keep your jokes to your thinning hair, please.
You, the thing I'm bothered about the most.
First, the wedding cancellation fee. It was almost the full amount because it was so last minute. It's $50,000.
I'm not budging on that.
Then the compensation for threats and insults. It's $20,000. I've already spoken to a lawyer about this.
Huh? You're really clueless. Why would I pay you? You're the one who cheated. I have evidence.
Speaking of cheating, it seems like everyone dislikes you. It's laughable.
What are you talking about?
I can't say who told me, but it seems like you've been showing off to everyone, huh? She's prettier than that ugly fiancé of mine, right? I mean, another girl. Wait, she's the real deal now.
Darn it. Who the heck snitched on me?
I said I can't tell you. Get it through your thick skull, idiot.
God darn you.
I have plenty of friends who are willing to testify. Seems like everyone was waiting for a chance to take down a scumbag like you. They're on my side. Face it.
Darn it.
And lastly, the cost of the dress.
No, wait. It doesn't add up. Why does it total $200,000? It's just a dress, nothing special.
That dress cost $130,000. You have no idea what that dress is worth.
It's trash, I can tell.
My mom married my late dad, the CEO of a big corporation, but he passed away shortly after I was born.
So what?
My paternal grandmother was greedy and didn't give my mom the inheritance she deserved. Instead, she left her with just $100,000 in that wedding dress and then kicked her out. All because she didn't produce a son and heir.
It's your fault for being a girl then.
That dress was a one-of-a-kind couture piece my late dad had made for her.
What's that? A one-of-a-kind cuckoo?
Shut up. You really don't understand its value, do you?
Your mom should have sued your grandmother. She's dumb too.
She could have won if she did, but back then lawsuits weren't as common as they are now.
So?
The dress you burned was that one. It's worth $130,000.
Do you have proof it was worth that much?
My mom's very meticulous. She has the dress's order form and receipt. Of course, she also has pictures of her wearing it. The dress was so incredible that it attracted media attention. There should be magazines out there that can prove its value.
Even so, there's no way it's still the same price as it was back then.
Indeed, it was worth $160,000 back then.
What?
Did you check the ashes? It had gemstones on it. Plus, you said it was synthetic, but it was mostly silk.
No.
The shop estimated its value at $130,000, based on that alone.
No way. That's a big oops, huh?
So, let's talk about the total amount of $200,000 you need to pay.
Nah, not happening.
I figured you'd say that.
You can't win if you don't play. Too bad for you.
Yeah, too bad for you too.
Why?
Are you familiar with asset seizure?
I've got no clue. Such a law doesn't exist.
You're hopelessly dumb, huh? Asset seizure allows forcibly seizing your possessions to make you pay up.
Wouldn't you have to win in court for that to happen?
It's pretty much guaranteed I'll win. I have a video of you burning the dress and plenty of testimonies.
I've got compromising shots too.
It's easy to expose the fakes in court. You know what happens if you present false evidence, right?
Ugh.
I can have your car, your apartment, your salary, everything seized for you.
Don't. I won't be able to start a new life.
Frankly, that's impossible in the first place. You'll end up under police custody anyway.
Why would I? I'm not going to jail. I didn't do anything wrong.
The thing is, you did. Everything you've done is a crime. Burning the dress, warning me about being alone on a dark street, and threatening me with those pictures. There's evidence for it all. I've already contacted the police.
Don't mess with me.
I'm dead serious.
You're in the wrong here. You're just so dull. Someone like you shouldn't come against me.
Look who's talking. If a handsome guy said the same, I might back down. But I don't want to hear it from you.
Darn it.
My mom saw the photos you sent and didn't suspect me at all. When she found out about the dress being burned, she cried. I'll never forgive you for making her cry.
Forgive me.
I'm not joking around here. It's $200,000. Just imagine, that's a huge amount of money. It's enough to turn someone's life around.
My new life.
I would never marry a man with so much debt. Your past deeds will come to light soon. Remember that there are many people out there who hold grudges against you.
My friends have already distanced themselves. I lost my friends and now I'm losing my girl too.
Thanks for making me realize how shallow of a person you are. If we had gone through with the wedding, I'm sure I would have had a miserable marriage. I'm really glad.
Right. Let's start over.
Huh?
We'll get back together. Let's just register our marriage without a wedding ceremony. I love you, Audrey.
I wish you were next to me right now so I could kick you with all my might.
I allow you to kick me, so let's get married. I mean, you contacted me because you wanted us to get back together in the first place, right?
Just keep your jokes to that smelly feet of yours, will you?
You mentioned something I'm bothered about again.
We're never getting back together. We'll only communicate through lawyers from now on. I'll block you on the phone. If you come near me, I'll take out a restraining order. Understood?
Understood.
My mom's about to be discharged from the hospital. I want to take her to a nice spa resort, so pay the compensation promptly. I'll say it again. It's $200,000. Stop dilly-dallying and start gathering as much money as you can.
Come on, can you lower the amount of it?
No, I won't budge a single cent.
We're exes. Can't you cut me a little slack?
Declined.
Please, Audrey, spare me.
Pay up quickly, you scumbag. Jake was apprehended by the police. While I like to see him behind bars, I also want him to quickly pay the compensation. It's a bit of a dilemma. The court ruled entirely in my favor, which was expected but still satisfying. He managed to sell the car and I got $20,000 in advance. With that, I brought my mom to a somewhat upscale spa resort. We talk a lot about various things and it's the first time in a while that we relax together. Maybe I have that idiot to thank for the precious time we're having, but I have no intention of forgiving him. I'll make him pay, even if it takes a lifetime. He's probably in detention right now. It must be cold there. I might as well bask in this warm jacuzzi and enjoy my sense of superiority. Am I a terrible person?
I finally found you. You're a con artist's mother. How dare you live like this? I will never forgive you. I'll make you pay for the rest of your life. Yes? What's this all of a sudden? I mean, who are you? Don't play dumb with me. You're in on it too. Go ahead and apologize. Huh? You've been calling me a fraud and a cahoot for a while now. You've got the wrong guy, don't you? Of course not. You're Ellen Smith, Alex's mother, isn't that right? Yes, but... Right? Then you should know that. Ask yourself. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Huh? To begin with, who are you? How do you know my WhatsApp account? Damn it, I can't help it. My name is Janet. I'm your son's girlfriend, Janet Johnson. I found your WhatsApp account on his phone too. What? My son? Well, I'm actually his ex-girlfriend. It's your son's fault, so I'll explain it to you now. Huh? He did terrible things to me. He played me. I'm the poor woman. He dumped me for a marriage scam. Marriage scam? That's right. Your son cheated me out of marriage. Your son made me pay $300,000 for a marriage scam. Our Alex? $300,000? I'm telling you it was. You, the mother, got a little money from him anyway, didn't you? You're in league with your son and you're framing me. From what I hear, your husband is rich, isn't he? You're the wife of a celebrity, and yet you go to the extent of marriage fraud to rip off the regular people. What a greedy bitch. Huh? That's why I want you to take responsibility. Responsibility? I'm asking you to show me your sincerity. What exactly? Return the $300,000 I contributed. I'll forgive you for that as a settlement. And I'm pregnant. You'll have to take full responsibility for that. Pregnant? I don't think so, but you're not joking about being pregnant with his child, are you? I'm not joking, I'm serious. Alex and I were promised to be married. I lent him $300,000 because I thought I would be his wife. And yet, when I told him I was pregnant, he said he had no intention to marry me and ran away. What? I was so shocked and frustrated that I cried and swelled up. I mean, I'm still crying. I know you can't see it. He ruined my life. I'm a grown woman in shock, crying for 3 days and 3 nights. If you're a mother, you should at least take responsibility for what your son has done. If you return the $300,000 and have him father my child, I'll stop suing you for marriage fraud. I'll marry him. It's a small price to pay for all this, isn't it? Besides, Ellen, it'll be your first grandchild. I don't think it's a bad deal at all. There is no way my son could do such a thing, though, is there? You must be mistaken. Are you still saying that after all this time? Because it's just too funny. Do you still want to think, there's no way my child would do something like that? I know you want to think that, but this is real. I'm the victim, and this is how it really is. If I sue, Alex and you, who are in on it, will go to jail. You became a rich wife, and now you're going to hell in a handbasket. Besides, your husband's status and honor will also fall to the ground. It's not very nice to have a wife and son who are engaging in marriage fraud. If you don't want that to happen, refund the $300,000 and get married. I won't budge on anything else. You have 1 week to get the money and the wedding ready. You can't just go ahead with this one-sided talk. I'm still not convinced. That's enough. I said I'll settle out of court and make it easy on you with the settlement money and the wedding. If you don't agree, the fact is that I was deceived. It's not a dream or an illusion, it's the truth. If you insist that much, I can turn you in to the police right now. I understand. Since this is coming out of the blue, may I have a moment to talk with my husband? I'm sure I've got the wrong person, but I need to confirm the facts. There's no way I could be mistaken, but okay. $300,000 is a lot of money, and I'm sure you don't have it in your hands. Put your trust in your rich husband and ask him to get it for you. After the family meeting, please proceed with marriage and the $300,000. Zach, call me after work. I need to talk to you about something. Oh, I just finished. I just arrived at the hotel where I'm on a business trip. What's up? Well, I got a text that I don't understand. Alex was a marriage scammer, and the woman he paid $300,000 to was pregnant. Huh? Marriage scam? Alex? The person who texted me, someone named Janet, sent that to me. Isn't that just a prank? There's no way he could have done that in the first place. Or maybe she is misunderstanding something. I'm sure she misunderstood something too. She said, "You're a rich man." She called me a rich man's wife and said I'm ripping off the regular people with marriage scams. I'm rich? Well, I have to support my wife and kids, and I'm confident I'm not poor. I work hard every day to make that happen, and I don't think I'm what you'd call rich. I think she's got the wrong guy, or she's harassing you or something. If you let it go, she'll give up. I don't think you need to worry about it. But I don't have any idea who the person named Janet is, and I'm afraid that the person knew my WhatsApp account. The person named Janet said she found it on Alex's phone. How is that possible? I don't know where the information leaked from, but I'm kind of scared to leave it alone. Well, you're right. Alex doesn't have any idea? Nope. I don't think I knew anyone by that name either. I see. Then I don't know where she knew me from. Anyway, I'm leaving tomorrow too. Maybe you should take Alex and evacuate tonight just in case. That's right. Janet might know where we live. So I'll call my parents and ask my father to pick us up. Yeah, that's a good idea. Also, maybe you shouldn't reply to her until you know for sure. Your father's a police officer. If you're at your parents' house, I feel safer. Yeah, that's right. I'll keep an eye on it and think about it while I deal with it. Okay, well, I'll get ready to go as soon as I can. Oh, if you need anything else, you let me know right away. Thanks. I'll call you when I get to my parents' house. Take care. Hey, Ellen. How was the family meeting last night? Why didn't you call me? Well, okay. I'll take it that if you don't call me, it means that you'll have the $300,000 and the wedding within a week as you promised. If you don't keep your promise after a week, I'll sue you. Zach, I found out who that Janet is. Really? And I also found out who that Alex is. Oh. Can you come over to my parents' house after work so we can talk about the details? Okay. Sorry to keep you waiting, Janet. I've spoken to my husband and called you. Oh, it's you. For the past week, you haven't even replied to my... I knew it. I'll make it $400,000 in an overseas wedding. Tell that to your rich husband. Otherwise, I'll sue you as soon as I can. Listen, Janet. My child is 2 years old. Huh? And she's a girl, so it's impossible for Alex to get you pregnant. Huh? What are you talking about? What do you mean, a 2-year-old girl? I hope you will forgive me for putting the information out there after the fact, but it's for my daughter's safety. I wish you had done your research better before coming on WhatsApp too. What do you mean? You got my account from a friend of my mom friend's. What? A mama friend? She contacted me. She told me that our 2-year-old Alex did something and she had to pay a settlement to a young lady, so I gave her my ID. Did you hear from her? I said, You're kidding! Those young mothers who were chatting in that park, are they your mom friends? Yes, they are. Those mama friends seem to imagine that Alex broke something or got out of control and hurt her. My daughter is smart and quiet, and she wouldn't do such a thing. I don't remember having to pay any settlement money at all. I complained to them that they should not believe your one-sided story. I wondered if they might have been talking about you. I asked them to look at the photo you sent me, and they said there was no doubt about it. My picture? Could it be that you were talking about the picture of me crying? Yes. You're kidding! How can you know that? I processed it properly. It's true that the lower half of your face in the photo you sent to me was hidden by the processing, but the eyes were showing in order to show that you were crying. They recognize you by your hair color, and the watch you were wearing. What the hell? I asked them to elaborate on the situation at that time. They said that you approached them when I was talking about my plan to buy Alex a toy airplane for her 3rd birthday for $30. What? $30? Not $300,000? Yes. A toy airplane? Not a real airplane? Yes. Alex likes airplanes because my husband likes radio-controlled airplanes. She wants to become an airplane pilot in the future. What? That's not my Alex at all. That's what I've been saying from the beginning. I repeat, my Alex is a 2-year-old girl. And our family is not the kind of people that can afford a $300,000 airplane. I wanted to meet Alex, so I was walking around that area looking for his house. And I overheard you talking about getting him a $300,000 airplane. And since it sounded like he was from a wealthy family, I was sure it was Alex I was looking for. I thought to myself, I see. So you were mishearing the story that jumped into your head, and that's why you acted so annoyed. Mishearing? No way! The Alex you're referring to was a male friend of yours when you were attending university in Boston, and his family is wealthy. That's why you called me a rich man's wife. Yes, but do you know him? I think that Alex is someone who used to live in our neighborhood. Really? Then do you know where Alex is now? I'm from a different city, so I don't know him. But my neighbor told me that I heard that after graduating from university, he got a job at an overseas company and has been away from the US for 7 years. 7 years ago? Especially in the last 2 years, he hasn't returned to the US due to the recent global situation. So there is no chance that you will conceive his child. Huh? What on earth do you think you're doing? Calling this a marriage scam? Getting pregnant? Oh my God! Yes, that's right. As you can see, it's all a lie. I knew it. It's all his fault. When we were in college, no matter how often I asked him out, he never took me seriously. In fact, he started going out with another girl. Don't you think that's terrible? That's a question that's hard for me to answer, not knowing what happened back then. But I still couldn't forget him. I had heard that his parents lived in this town when I was in college, so I came all the way here to visit him. And yet, I jumped at the chance to being talked about Alex, thinking it was my lucky timing. I had no idea that it was actually about a completely different Alex. No, and then you told me you were pregnant and that he was a marriage cheat? How could anyone believe you when you hadn't seen him for years? He's not much of a drinker, so I figured he could just get drunk and pretend we had sex. No, that's sloppy. Shut up! Oh, I'm so mad at you. If you make me look like a fool anymore, I'm going to hurt you. What do you say? I'm right in front of your house. I broke all the flower pots in front of your front door. I'm going to kick you and your daughter like this. You're in the house now, aren't you? The curtains are closed, but there's a shadow figure moving. You're sneaking inside watching me. Stop sneaking around and come out. Apologize, and while you're at it, pay me $400,000. You're so screwed up, but I can't. Then fine. I'll break the window and get in the house. I'm not in the house, okay? That's a blatant lie. I can see you. I'll drag you out and make you apologize. It's my father in the house. Even though you've mistaken her for the wrong person, you've been threatening me a lot, and I've been very scared. I consulted my father, who is a police officer, to stay inside the house. My husband and I and my daughter are in a safe place, and it's not only pointless to break the glass to get in. You will be caught red-handed for breaking and entering. I said, from the looks of it, it looks like he's already caught you. A few minutes later, I received a phone call from my father informing me that Janet had been caught red-handed for breaking and entering. He also demanded compensation for the threats she had made, as well as for breaking the flower pots. With the money, my family decided to move out of the house. I am relieved that the case is now closed and we are safe. By the way, I understand that Janet prepared the compensation by borrowing money from her parents. She had never worked hard before and had been living off her parents. She was taken to a job with a dormitory and told to take this opportunity to work hard. She is now doing hard physical labor. Hello, Nancy. Yes, Alyssa? Stop calling me by my name. I'm your mother. Just call me Mom. You didn't let me call you Mom for so long. I can't call you Mom anymore. That's okay. I didn't get a chance to talk to you at the funeral, so I thought I'd drop you a message. So, what can I do for you? You're cold. I don't have to have a reason to give you a message. Huh? It's been ages since I last saw you. Yes. How long have we not seen each other? I moved away when I started college. It's been 10 years. Has it been that long already? We met again at your dad's funeral, but why didn't you visit us for 10 years? No one will be happy to see me. That's not true. Rob and I both wanted to see you. You don't have to say something you don't mean. Well, that's a terrible thing to say. We're family. Family? I've never thought of you guys as family. What? My father and I are related by blood, but you and Rob were not. Why are you saying this? I took such good care of you. Took good care of me? Since you remarried to Rob when I was in middle school, I've taken care of everything myself. In fact, I did all the cooking and cleaning for you because you didn't do any of the housework. But we lived under the same roof for 5 years. And you have a cute little brother, RJ. No. RJ doesn't think of me as his sister. He thinks of me as a handy servant. That's not true. RJ is not my brother, and you're not my mother either. Why do you say such sad things? Your father must be sad in heaven. I don't think he's sad. When we lived together, you never treated me as part of your family. I never thought of you guys as my family either. Rob was all about you and RJ. I was left out. You guys never took me on a family vacation. Well, there's a budget, Budget? Because if I took you with me, it would cost a lot more. Well, Rob's salary wasn't very high, but I don't want to be stingy when it comes to family vacations, so I decided to leave you home to stay at a nice hotel. That way, we could spend more on food too. So you're saying I don't count as family? That's not true. I always bought you souvenirs from our trips. You have been and always will be my family. I don't know what you are saying, but that's why I want you to pay me back every penny I've ever spent on you. Huh? The living expenses I've spent on you, food, clothes, and the house's electricity, gas, and water bills, and everything else. It's about $300,000 in total. Alisa, you should go see your doctor. What do you mean? I just thought you were crazy. What's wrong with me? For you to call me family and ask me for money like that, I can't help but think you're sick. I beg your pardon? Then let me tell you something. You're not a part of my family, but I've been taking care of you. I will charge you for every penny you've ever cost me. Everything. Well, you are a housewife, so I don't think you spent a penny on me. What are you talking about? I supported my husband as a housewife. That means it's also my money. Is that so? That's how it is. You didn't even do the housework. That's rude. I did a lot of things you didn't know about. Like what? Shut up. Don't get me started on all the details. Okay. Anyway, your dad told me I could charge you for all the money I've spent. My dad? That's right. He even wrote me a will. Does he even have a will? I raised his daughter. He must have wanted to repay me for raising a stepdaughter. I was devastated when he passed away, but I was moved to know that he was thinking of me. Is that will a real one? I don't think my father would let his daughter pay for it. Of course it's real. It has his signature. What? Yes, it's your dad's wish to charge you money. I'll make sure you pay me back. I see. So, after ruining my father's life, you're trying to rip me off. I'm not ripping you off. I'm just claiming my right. You sound like a parasite. I'm not a parasite. You're the kind of girl who irritates people, aren't you? It must be hard to pay $300,000 all at once. You can pay me $3,000 a month. I won't pay for it. You have to pay. I told you I have your dad's will. You're the one who raised the tuition and got through college. You can easily afford $3,000 a month, right? It's impossible. You're working for a well-known company now, aren't you? I didn't get this job for you. What are you talking about? I sent you to a good school so you wouldn't have to worry about money in the future. That's why you're here now. I want you to be grateful. You say it's a good school. Unlike RJ, I didn't have a private tutor. I entered a public school on my own. My relatives paid for my high school entrance fees. I went to college on a scholarship. I don't have anything to thank you for. You're always saying things that make me angry. Don't talk to your mother like that. Mother? Didn't you just call me a stranger? I meant you are a stranger, but I took care of you. You didn't take care of me. Shut up already. Anyway, I'll send you a copy of your dad's will. You'd better read it carefully. Nancy, I sent you a letter by express mail. Did you get it already? A letter? Yes, a letter of commitment and an invoice. Oh, I got something that looks like that. I've written down the payment address on the invoice. Make sure you transfer the money there every month. I told you no. Are you still saying that? That's enough. You're the one who needs to stop. Do you really enjoy taking money from people so much? What a big mouth. You're just like your mother. Is that so? I've been told I look like her. You also have a mean personality just like her. It pisses me off just thinking about it. That woman who took my money. You were having an affair with my father. I was serious. My father and you were both married at the time, so cheating is cheating. But she didn't have to charge me alimony. You knew my father was married and you went out with him. You should pay alimony. I don't think so. I can only assume that she was asking for money because she was angry that I had taken her husband. Your mother wasn't attractive as a woman. No wonder he left her. Well, but my dad paid the alimony you should have paid, remember? You even made my father pay the alimony your ex-husband demanded. So what? You didn't get punished for anything. You're running away from your responsibility. You can say whatever you want. I'll make you pay. I said I won't pay. Are you still trying to get away? I'm letting you pay monthly. There's no reason for me to pay you. If you don't pay me in time, I'll go to court and ask you to pay me in one lump sum. Whatever you want. Oh, really? Well, okay. By the way, you live in a very large apartment, right? Well, I have 4 rooms, so I guess it's a bit on the large side. So what? I'm moving into your apartment. Please empty a room for me. Huh? What are you saying now? Why should I let a parasite in my house? You're so obnoxious, aren't you? It's hard to pay the rent now that my husband is gone. Even though there's going to be an inheritance, it's not going to be much. I'm a stay-at-home mom with no income, and RJ hasn't found a job yet. You mean I'm supposed to take care of you guys? That's what I'm saying. Don't you think it's too much? You're just a stranger, but you must take care of me. I'm not going to pay you a penny. Oh, yeah. RJ is moving in with us. What? Make sure you leave room for RJ. You've been talking nonsense for a while now. I have no intention of supporting you guys. I don't care what you want. You can't run away forever. Huh? That's right. I have an idea. Will you hire RJ at the company you work for? Huh? RJ is graduating from college soon, but has not received any job offers. You are RJ's sister after all. It would help if you used your connections to get RJ in. Our company is not hiring new graduates at the moment. I don't think it's possible to bring RJ in. If it's a profitable company, it wouldn't be a big deal to add 1 more employee. If that's not possible, you should quit and they should hire RJ instead. Are you aware that you're talking nonsense? Not at all. I'm just saying the right thing as a mother who cares about her son. We can't hire RJ at our company. Why not? I mean, no company would want to hire him. What do you mean? Can he read and write well? Yes, he can. How about addition and subtraction? Do you think he is an idiot? I've never seen RJ studying. I'm seriously worried about him. He grew up spoiled by parents who weren't very smart. He needs to be more independent and cooperative. Getting a job is difficult when he's lived a life of selfishness. You've got to be kidding me. I'm not. Whatever you say, our company won't hire him anyway. How do you know that? You're not in HR. It's up to the president to decide whether or not he'll hire you. You really don't know anything about life, do you? What? You don't know who the CEO is? I don't care. I am. Well, don't lie. You're still in your 20s. We're a brand new company. You founded the company? My mother founded the company and I took over as CEO last year. Huh. If RJ is really capable, I might hire him if he's really talented and valuable. That's not 100% likely to happen. Wait a minute. Why did that woman create a company? She was just a housewife, wasn't she? She became a housewife after marrying my father. My mother was always hardworking. My father wanted her to stay home and support him, so she reluctantly quit her job. That's right. While my father kept her at home, he went out and got himself a woman. It's appalling, I know, but it was probably a good thing that she divorced him. Thanks to that, she was able to go back to work. She even started her own business. Okay. I was working for another company until my mother started her own business. My mother asked me to help her with the business, so I moved to her company. I had a lot of difficulties in the beginning, but now we have good employees and our business is growing steadily. Thanks to her, I'm making a good living. That's not fair. She swindled me out of alimony and on top of that, she's making money? Well, my father paid the alimony, didn't he? Oh yeah, my mother remarried and has a younger husband now. What? Her husband also runs his own business. His earnings alone are enough to live on, so my mother gave her company. That's so unfair. She made a profit from the company and is happy? I'm having such a hard time making money. That's not fair. Unfair? My mother worked hard and found happiness on her own. And she's the one who paid for my high school tuition. You, who only think about being a parasite on others, you have no right to criticize my mother. Then what about you? Pay $5,000 a month and support us. I don't want to. Don't just add $2,000. You're a CEO. You have plenty of money, don't you? You can easily pay us $5,000. I'm not going to pay you a single penny. Why don't you let your son, your pride and joy, earn the money? RJ hasn't found a job yet. Can't you at least get a part-time job? I don't want him to. I want him to work for a real company. I want him to work as a full-time employee. Oh, and the salary should be at least $10,000 a month. I see. You have no idea what life is, don't you? Huh? You don't see reality at all. It's 200% impossible for RJ to become a full-time employee. Shut up. Shut up. Stop expecting your useless son to do anything. Start working. Ah, I see. You are even more useless. I wonder if anyone will hire you. How far are you going to go to make fun of us? I'm not making fun of you guys. In fact, I respect you. I respect your recklessness in getting people to hire your stupid son. It really pisses me off, but I'll tell you something. I'm not going to work. I still have your father's will. I'm going to squeeze every last dime out of you until you die. Well, that will? It's handwritten, right? Yes, it is. It's not my father's handwriting. What? You wrote this, didn't you? What are you talking about? If it's forged, you're in big trouble. It's not a forgery. Your father wrote it. That's funny. What do you mean? His handwriting is unnaturally good. What? Your father wrote it. Don't accuse me. My father's handwriting has always been terrible. As bad as a small child's, or worse. He can't write like this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He said he is very good at handwriting. That's a lie. Huh? His handwriting is so bad, he was just kidding. What? He knew no one would believe him anyway. Have you ever seen my father's handwriting? Come to think of it, maybe not. My father never liked his handwriting. He rarely wrote in front of the family. I see. So you took him seriously and wrote his will with a good handwriting, didn't you? No, I didn't. He indeed wrote this will. It's a document that will remain after his death. I'm sure he used all his strength to write it beautifully. But something is not right. What do you mean? Why don't you take another look? Huh? His name is spelled wrong. No matter how bad his handwriting was, I'm sure you wouldn't make a mistake with his name. So someone else must have signed this. No. My father must be disappointed in heaven right now. You've been with him for 15 years, and all you saw him as was an ATM. An ATM? I loved him so much. You didn't even remember his name properly. You weren't interested in my father himself. Maybe he just got his name wrong because he was sick and weak. No matter how weak he was, there's no way he could have gotten it wrong. Ugh. Then, with this, his will, and these messages you've been sending me, I'll go to the police now. Wait a minute. Nope. I'm sorry. I won't demand any more money from you. I apologize. See? Like this. Don't send me a stupid emoji. Besides, it's too late for you to apologize. What? I already filed a report. Oh no. Then I'll come over right away. I want to apologize in person, please. Forgive me. No, please don't come. But I want to apologize. I'm not going to forgive you even if you apologize. If you come, I'll call the police. Please, don't make it a big deal. We're family, right? No, we are strangers. We're less than strangers. Well then... Wait. Nancy? Please, forgive me. My stepmother was arrested. In addition to the forgery of documents, she tried to take money from me. She was also found guilty of trying to break into the house. After being fined, Alyssa's savings were wiped out. Alyssa and her son RJ now work part-time and somehow managing to survive. On the other hand, I'm running the company I inherited from my mother. My mother and her husband are doing well. They are now on a cruise. I hope that one day I will find a wonderful partner like my mother did and find my own happiness.
Hey, why is your house all the way out in the suburbs like that? It takes a 40-minute drive from Jason's parents' place. Why would you live in such an inconvenient location? Could it be harassment towards me?
Uh-huh. I'm completely lost. How does my address translate to harassment against you, Hannah?
You intentionally picked a place that's difficult for me to reach, didn't you? Living alone in a large house with a spacious backyard, I figured you might feel lonely. That's why I wanted to come over and keep you company. But now, it's not so simple for me to visit.
I still feel like you come over pretty casually, though. You're here at least 3 times a month, aren't you?
All right, whatever. I'll come over again this weekend.
And tomorrow's weekend.
Yes, indeed. I've made up my mind. I'll come over around noon.
No, I'm busy tomorrow.
You're going to be at home, right?
I'm still going to be busy.
What do you mean, busy?
It's the 5th anniversary of Black Cat World, and the event starts tomorrow.
Isn't that the computer game you're hyped about? Is that the only thing you're looking forward to? You're such a nerd.
It's not like that.
Fine, whatever. You go ahead and play your game. I'll just relax in the garden. But don't forget to have some freshly baked cookies and tea ready.
Cookies and tea? I am busy. I don't have time to prepare all of that.
I'm the wife of the eldest son, you know. You, the freeloader, don't have any say.
I've moved out of my parents' house, so that's irrelevant. I'm not leeching off anyone.
I don't know what a hermit like you is blabbering about. There are plenty of people like you around. You take your privileged environment for granted. Do you even realize how fortunate you are to live comfortably in a suburban mansion? Have you ever stopped to think about it, even for a moment? You have no right to arrogantly reject me, your sister-in-law.
I don't get what you're saying.
Anyway, I'm coming over tomorrow.
Okay, I understand. I'll make time. My brother is coming with you, right?
I'm going by myself. Jason is working this weekend.
What are you planning to do here alone? If you fancy having some tea in the garden, why not do it at the park instead? I remember there's a large park close to my parents' house. It's got a pond too, really peaceful and pleasant.
You're constantly nagging. Jason is set to inherit the family's property. Eventually, it will all belong to me.
I'm not particularly concerned about the property. I've already discussed it with my brother.
Exactly. So I'm free to come and go to that mansion anytime I want to. I have free access to that mansion too.
What kind of logic is that?
No need for explanations. I'm coming over tomorrow. Make sure to have cookies and tea ready.
Okay.
Elaine, do you honestly believe you can pull this off? What have you done with Jason's property?
You were specifically asked not to enter my private space without permission, except for the living room and the bathroom. But you still went into my room without asking. Do you have some kind of medical condition where you can't help but say rude things? And this isn't my brother's property, it's my house. I don't think you have any right to complain about what I do.
I was just being honest. It's such a waste to see that beautiful house being ruined.
Ruined? What do you mean?
Don't you see? Your room's all computers and nerdy game stuff. It's such a shame for that house with a beautiful garden. Imagine sipping tea in the garden, but your room's full of nerdy stuff. Kinda kills the vibe, right? Get it together.
I'm not causing any trouble, and everything in there is stuff I need. It's even got the living room set up for guests, so it's pretty annoying to get complaints after someone barges into my private space. If you're not cool with it, could you just leave? And maybe don't come back.
What's your problem? How rude. Don't you feel bad for your parents?
My parents have nothing to do with this.
Who do you think is the reason you get to live in this house?
What have you been saying since yesterday?
I don't like you.
Wow, okay.
I'm stuck living with my in-laws, feeling cramped, while you're chilling in a big house, living the good life.
That's got nothing to do with me, right? You asked for your own space, so I moved out. Remember?
Why do I have to take your old room? It's all because you had to stick your nose where it didn't belong and got us into this whole living together mess.
Are you serious? I'm the one who got kicked out of my parents' house. My brother practically begged me, so I moved out. This living arrangement was decided by you and my brother, right?
I had to move in with him. There was no other choice. It's such a waste of money to pay rent.
So what's the problem then?
It's not fair at all. Why is it that you get the big house in the suburbs while we're stuck at your parents' house?
What do you mean, why? I moved out because I couldn't live in my parents' house anymore.
I never even knew there was a bigger house apart from your parents' house. If I had, I would have picked this house right off the bat. And hey, there's 2 of us here. You're just a single nerd with no marriage or romance in sight. We're planning to start a family and all that. So, it makes total sense for us to get this big house with a garden.
I'm so lost.
You're so stupid.
I must say, you, my sister-in-law, has quite the repertoire of insults.
Shut it! Just leave already, and we'll take over.
Is that what my brother would want?
I haven't talked to him yet, but I know he'll agree.
Oh, I get it now. It seems like you're going off on your own.
What? Feeling pretty confident, huh? Jason does seem to have a soft spot for you. He's just too nice. Even if you're a bit of a nerdy shut-in, being his little sister probably makes you endearing to him. But hey, I'm his wife, remember? Jason listens to me at the end of the day.
But there's no way my brother would ever tell me to leave.
We're actually thinking about getting a dog when we have a baby. Having a pet is said to be good for a child's development, you know.
I see. So what?
You're so oblivious. There's no room for a child or a garden in your parents' house. But in your house, there's plenty of space for both, right? The environment is important for raising children, you know.
Well, if you're planning on having children, why not just buy a home with a garden? This house is far from my parents' place, and I'm sure you're not happy about it, right? I don't understand why you're trying to take over my place.
Why do I need to buy if I already have one?
Do you own one? This house doesn't belong to my brother or you.
I know it's not under his name right now, but eventually, Jason will inherit it. Honestly, this conversation is going nowhere.
You're the one who's impossible to talk to.
If you're not willing to leave on your own, that's fine with me. I'll make sure you leave. You have 3 days to clean out your stuff and vacate the house. If you don't do what I say, you'll be sorry. I've got a secret plan up my sleeve.
So, it was you, right? I step out for a day and come back to find my room empty. What's going on?
Oh, you're finally back. Well, like I said, I had a little trick up my sleeve. Since you didn't vacate within 3 days, I went ahead and threw out all your stuff. Now, you can't just hide away in this house, so it's time to leave.
Thanks. I guess this is the end of your life.
Huh? Who do you think you are, acting all tough? Getting kicked out of the house means the end of your life, not mine. From now on, Jason and I are moving in together. So you, the shut-in parasite, better not come back.
Are you still saying that? Haven't you talked to my brother yet?
That man is way too soft on you. He keeps insisting the house belongs to you. But once he learns we're all set to move in right away after getting rid of your stuff, he'll stop favoring his little sister and start siding with me instead.
Well, I'll talk to my brother.
Oh, you finally become very understanding.
Well, talking to you is pointless.
What on earth are you up to? Jason is talking about divorce. Your parents are furious with me.
Oh, Jason was really pissed off.
Why are you laughing? What did you tell him? You must have said something bad about me to turn your family against me. Take it all back now.
I just told them the truth. You're totally misunderstanding and overreacting. It's kind of funny.
What do you mean by misunderstanding? We were just trying to move into a house that will eventually be ours.
First off, that's where you're mistaken.
What's the misunderstanding? The house belongs to your father, right? You've renounced your inheritance, haven't you? Then it'll eventually belong to Jason.
This house is mine.
So for now, you're just borrowing it from your father, right? I don't understand why he'd even let you live in that house. You're just a bum.
This house is under my name.
Huh? He even changed the name?
You're so devious. I bought it.
Huh? There's no way someone like you could afford a house.
Well, originally I bought it as an office for my company. It was more like, instead of having it taken away in taxes, might as well buy an office kind of thinking.
Huh? What company? You're always cooped up at home playing games. Just an incompetent bum.
It's true that I'm always at home playing games, but I'm not a bum. That house serves as both my home and office. I run a game development company there.
You were doing that?
I mentioned it the other day, remember? It's the 5th anniversary of Black Cat World.
Huh? That's the game company? Not the game you're playing?
Well, I do enjoy playing games, but currently I'm more focused on the development side. I get your concerns about us being in the suburbs. Sometimes we have voice recording sessions and make noise with my team for our game. So living in a suburban house just works better for us than being in a crowded area.
So, you really own that house?
My brother says so, right?
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Sorry? You think that's enough?
What do you mean? Can you talk about it with Jason?
Your marital issues are none of my business.
Are you okay with your brother going through a divorce?
I feel like you should consider divorce for my brother's sake. He's really upset and seems fully committed to divorcing. I'm okay with how things have turned out, moving out and all. But it's still a bit rough being pushed out because of him. And then there's you, misinterpreting everything, trying to take over my house. My brother must feel pretty responsible and annoyed about that.
I really consider you as my sister. We're family, right?
I don't see you as family.
I'm sorry for everything I've done. I'm really sorry. Forgive me.
Do you think that makes it okay?
Are you mad about throwing away your stuff? I'll replace them all if that's the case. Is that okay with you?
You can't even afford your own place to live, so how do you plan on replacing my things?
It's just a gaming merch or something, right? I can find them on eBay. Don't be stingy over small things. You're rich, right?
You can replace my belongings, sure. But I told you, it's also my office.
What do you mean?
There are expensive pieces of equipment that we use for work, and some of them were leased. Just the computer alone cost over $10,000, you know.
Computers can't be that expensive. At most, it should be around $5,000 at most.
And that's for personal PCs, right? My main work PC alone costs $25,000. If we exclude household items and focus solely on equipment, it would easily surpass $50,000.
What? You're not going to make me pay for that, right? You know, I don't have that kind of money, don't you?
Sure, we'll be sending the bill through the company. Our lawyer's taking care of that. As for personal belongings, I'll handle that part myself.
There's no way I can afford to pay that.
That's not all.
What is it now?
Thanks to you, we had to stop our operations for a few days. We'll be claiming damages for that too.
What's with just a few days? Talking about damages is over the top. Trying to squeeze every penny out of your sister-in-law? How greedy can you get?
A penny? Don't make me laugh. You have no idea how much my company makes each month, do you? We make about $70,000 monthly. The delay in a big event's implementation cost damages of around $30,000.
You know I can't afford that much. And if you're going to charge me, you're basically billing your brother too.
You're being presented with divorce now, aren't you?
I will never divorce your brother.
And tell my brother that.
What's that supposed to mean? You need to convince Jason too. I'm just a housewife. I don't have money if we divorce. I'll just file for bankruptcy. Then I won't have to pay.
If you intentionally cause harm to someone, that compensation won't be waived through bankruptcy.
I don't understand what you are trying to say.
Even if you declare bankruptcy, you still have to pay the compensation claim against you.
I've told you countless times I simply can't afford it.
Well, if that's the case, there's nothing I can do. But just so you know, there's a seizure waiting for you.
We're family, aren't we? You don't have to push me this far. You have no sense of compassion. That's why you'll always be single and unpopular.
You really tried to kick me out of my own home and still have the nerve to call me family?
Oh, that was a misunderstanding. I'm sorry. I apologize and forgive me.
Also, I'm getting married soon.
Huh? What? You're a hermit who never leaves the house. Where did you meet him?
He works as a programmer at my company, but that's beside the point. Honestly, it's not your concern. After all, you're headed to jail soon anyway.
What? Jail? What are you talking about?
Hannah, you broke the window and got into my house, right? That's trespassing.
But we're family. How is that trespassing?
It's a crime. We filed a damage report.
I didn't know that.
This is such a hassle. Well, why don't you explain it to the police then? But there's no way they'll buy that. Breaking in by smashing a window is just like what burglars do. How did you not see this coming?
So, am I going to be arrested? I don't want to go to jail.
Please reflect on your actions thoroughly.
I just wanted to live in a nice house. But being treated like this is too much.
I'm the one who wants to complain. Work is getting affected, and our supporters are starting to doubt us because of the event delay. I can't afford any more damage, so I'm going to block you.
Why?
As a business owner, it's not wise to be associated with criminals. So goodbye. Take some time to reflect on your actions in your cage.
Please, don't say that. You're not the kind of cold-hearted person who would send their sister-in-law to jail, are you? Hey, please help me.
After being arrested for theft and trespassing, Hannah narrowly avoided jail time. As a result of the trial, she was ordered to pay a total of $500,000 in damages. Despite her pleas for support, she found herself alone, with no one willing to help, not even her own parents and relatives. My company's game was quite well known, so Hannah's name became a big topic. She couldn't find regular work anymore and is now doing undisclosed jobs to make a living. While my company's performance was shaky for a while, with the support of my programmer boyfriend and our talented team, we bounced back. I recently got married, and now my husband and I are dedicated to creating captivating games together.
Did you have a good time today?
Thanks for today, Luke. I had a great time.
No problem. Hey, I have a favor to ask.
Oh, what is it? Why didn't you ask earlier? I'm in a good mood, so I'll hear you out.
If you want to marry me, cut ties with your family.
What?
For my sake, that should be easy, right?
What? Are you serious? But when you proposed, You never mentioned anything about this. What happened?
I told my parents about the proposal. They hired a private investigator to dig into your background.
Really? I guess some people want background checks before the marriage. But there's nothing in my family history that should be a problem.
I thought so too at first. Your dad works at a car company, right?
Yeah?
Your mom too, right?
Yeah, Mom too. Just in different locations.
But they're factory workers, aren't they?
Dad's at the main plant. Mom's at a parts factory.
I've never heard of that before.
I think I only ever mentioned the name of the company where my parents worked. Why's that an issue?
It's a huge deal. My parents almost opposed our relationship when they heard you only finished high school. They only agreed because your parents work for a big company. And you're at that fancy department store. But now...
Huh? Luke, what did you think my parents were?
I thought they were either office workers or salespeople. But finding out that they are factory workers? It's surprising.
And now what? What's wrong with them working in factories? My parents were good with their hands, so they were suited for factory jobs that require detailed work.
Oh my goodness. Don't you get it? There are no decent people at the bottom of society.
Bottom of society? Who are you to judge? Stop insulting my family.
Hey, don't get worked up.
It's impossible not to get upset.
I'm saying I can't marry you. Unless you cut ties with those bottom feeders. You're marrying me, so you have to do what I say.
That's impossible. How could you expect that?
What the hell?
I don't even want to get married to you anymore.
What? So, you won't marry me?
No way. I didn't know you judged people by their jobs.
Then, we can't get married. Are you sure you want that? A happy future with me is just a family cut off away.
Fine by me. I take back my interest in you.
What?
Good riddance. I'm glad I got dumped. Since I haven't given my answer to your proposal yet, it's not a broken engagement, right? Bye.
Angela, how are you?
Hello? Crap, I forgot to block you. What do you want?
You're still living in this town?
What?
I saw you near the gas station.
Yeah, I've been here the whole time.
It's been a while. About 5 years since we split, right?
That long, huh? Is there anything else?
Huh?
Okay, bye.
Hey, wait. I have something to tell you.
Make it quick. I'm busy.
Cold as ever, even though it's your ex calling after so long. Look, I got married 6 months ago.
Oh, congrats. Is that all you wanted to say?
No way. I started working at my wife's dad's company. And guess what?
Okay, and what?
So I asked him about it. Your department store is one of our clients.
Okay.
This could be good for you too.
How so?
I'm going to be your account manager. Give our company preferential treatment for future deals.
No way.
Come on, I'm not asking for free favors. I'll set you up with a hot guy at a mixer.
What?
Our company has lots of eligible bachelors. Even an uptight spinster like you might have a chance if you doll yourself up.
Wow, you really can badmouth your ex like that.
Well, compared to my wife, your family's not great, and you lack that sparkle, you know?
Whatever. I don't need a mixer.
Oh, come on. Why are you playing hard to get?
I'm not. I'm married, so I don't go to mixers.
What? Seriously, when?
It's been 2 years.
You got married before me?
I guess so. Also, you seem confused. I work in HR, not sales. I have nothing to do with client dealings.
You're kidding me. Angela, I've got something to ask you.
What now? Still trying to bother me?
Come on, don't make me sound so creepy. Turns out my wife and you were classmates in middle and high school.
Huh?
She was laughing, saying, "That's your ex-fiancé? Even your old classmates see you as bottom tier."
Your wife knows me well? It was a huge girls' school with both junior and senior high. So she must be someone who has been in my class a few times to remember me.
Apparently. When I told her my ex works at a client company, she wanted to see a photo. I showed her one from when we went to that theme park.
You still have that? Delete it. We're over.
Why? I keep photos of all my exes.
Ugh, that's low. Disrespectful to your wife, too.
Really? I wouldn't know.
But now I've got a good idea who your wife is. It's Molly, right? A company heiress who'd look down on me and call me names. Only one person from our past fits that bill.
Wow, bullseye. Man, I'm so glad we split up. I married Molly, a total CEO's daughter. Plus, she's a hottie.
Yeah, congratulations. Good for you.
Angela, it's been ages. Not since high school, right? How have you been?
Molly? How did you get my number?
Oh my God, I'm just shocked. Who knew my husband's ex was you? He gave me your number. I had a lot to talk to you about. So, still living that poor bottom rung life?
Well, what a troublesome pair you two make.
What's that attitude?
You're not trying to one-up someone who's contacting her husband's ex, are you? Don't tell me your only joy is looking down on people. You haven't changed a bit. That condescending attitude. Everything.
Don't be so blunt about it. Don't worry. I have a reason for hitting you up. My dad's company has a big anniversary gala coming up. I'm specially inviting you. Bring your husband too. I want to see who a bottom feeder like you married. Don't show up in rags.
It's at a 5-star hotel with food you poor folks never see. Please, don't gorge yourself. It embarrassed me as your friend. Say the word, and I'll let you take leftovers home. K-Corp's anniversary gala, right? Yes. You might not know, but Daddy's company is huge. Guests from all over. Perfect chance for you to see our social status gap. Luke was so right to dump you. This is what he meant by different worlds. That party? We're already invited as the VIP guests. No need for your invitation. Huh? What nonsense are you talking? See you there. Wait! Are you being serious?
Hey, Angela.
Jeez, you two really are a pain.
Huh? I haven't even said anything yet.
I bet Molly told you about the anniversary gala.
Why the hell are you and your husband invited? What does your husband do?
What is it? Oh, right. He's the company's CEO.
Probably some dinky subcontractor or something. Fitting for a bottom feeder like you.
Are we done here? I'm busy.
Just make sure you wear formal attire. They won't let you in looking like a pauper.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
Huh? Angela? Why's she dressed like that? Wait, isn't that the heir to the luxury department store empire next to her? No way. Don't tell me that's her husband. I mean, she did work at one of their stores, but...
So, you weren't lying about being invited. Don't know who invited you, but it's a rare chance. So enjoy it. Must be a weird vibe for a bottom-rung girl like you. Bet there's tons of fancy food you've never had. Savor it. Just don't pick out, okay? It'll show your trashy roots. Hey, who's that hottie you're with? Don't tell me that's your husband. No way he matches you. A high-class lady like me suits a fine man like that. What the? Why is Luke acting like that to Angela's husband? Even my parents are... Huh? What's going on? Who the hell is your husband?
Huh? Angela? Aren't those your parents? What are those factory-working bottom feeders doing here? And in such well-tailored clothes. Your husband's doing?
You two still talk like that? Some things never change.
What do you mean, you two?
Molly also sent me a nosy message about my husband. You never thought he'd be so rich, huh?
Well, he's a real estate heir. Even your factory worker bottom-rung family looks decent. I bet your husband dressed them up, right?
Are you for real?
Of course. A poor bottom-tier family pretending to be something they're not.
Hey, I've been wondering, isn't there something you've got wrong?
Huh? About what?
Is that private detective agency you used reliable?
Why bring up old stuff? Your parents working in factories is correct.
Yes, but a socially bottom tier poor family? If you'd investigated properly, you'd know both my parents are elite national university grads.
What? But factory work is factory work.
Yeah, as managers. Now they're both overseas branch directors. That's how I afforded that prestigious private middle and high school.
You're kidding.
Nope, it's the truth. But hey, I'm glad I didn't marry you. Someone who judges people's worth like that? No way it would have worked out.
Hey, Angela, I've got a once-in-a-lifetime request.
Absolutely not.
I haven't even said anything.
Don't need to hear it. It's bound to be something awful.
Just listen. Give me your husband.
See? Awful. No way.
I want to date a hot guy like that. I'd suit him way better. Of course, I'm not asking for free. I'll give you Luke back.
You want to know what my husband said?
What?
Gross. Hard pass.
What?
You two really are two peas in a pod.
What are you talking about?
Too much hassle. I'll send you a screenshot of Luke's what's up. Talk it over with your husband.
Hey, Angela. Seeing you after so long? You've gotten really beautiful. Wanna sneak out after this? I've got a room at this hotel for a rest. I'll make up some excuse to the wife. Let's spend the night together, for old time's sake. You haven't been able to forget me these past 5 years, right?
It's not fair to send a screenshot to only one side, right? So I sent Luke the screenshot of Molly's messages too. Maybe you're in no position to reply to me now.
What the hell are you thinking? Hitting on your ex at my dad's party? Are you out of your mind?
That's my line. How dare you say such embarrassing things in front of your husband? Some CEO's daughter you are. Don't make me laugh. If I'd known you were this trashy, I never would have married you. Huh!
Who do you think you are? You haven't been able to forget me? That's disgusting.
Oh, forget it. I'm divorcing you. If you weren't the CEO's daughter, I never would have married you.
Oh, I was just thinking the same thing. I don't want to spend another second with a man like you.
When my father-in-law learned about this fiasco, he was furious at Luke and Molly's lack of character. He cut all ties with Molly's father's company, saying he never wants to be involved with them again. Enraged by his daughter's graceful behavior, Molly's father kicked her out of the house. Luke divorced Molly and found a job at another company. But thanks to my father-in-law and her dad's behind-the-scenes work, he can't get hired anywhere. Seems he was a big spender with no savings. Now, he's struggling to even feed himself. Word is, he turned to loan sharks. Unable to pay back the debt, he was last seen being forced into a black car. No one's seen him since. Molly, wanting quick cash, started working at a gentleman's club. But her princess attitude didn't mesh with her co-workers. After too many no-shows, she got fired. Recently, she's been working the streets, but during a major sting operation, the cops busted her.
Hi, Tony. Are you currently overseas? When are you planning to return?
Hey, Vanessa. Still not sure when I can come back. Dealing with some minor issues here and it's keeping me busy.
Oh yeah? I don't know exactly, but hope you can fix it soon. But seriously, taking an overseas trip when it's not even vacation season, you're living the good life, you know.
I think I explained this before. I'm not on vacation, I'm here on a business trip.
Business trip? Come on, don't lie. No way someone like you with a low education level would get to go on a business trip abroad. Well, I actually am right now. I heard from Simon that you only graduated from high school.
Yep, that's true.
A bottom-tier person like you, who can't even go to university in this day and age, going on a business trip abroad is laughable.
Jeez, calling me a bottom tier?
I'm puzzled. Simon's right and graduated from a top university, but his sister is a high school graduate. Why is there such a difference even though you have the same parents? Well, if you didn't like studying, I guess there was nothing you could do about it.
I didn't particularly dislike studying, but due to circumstances, I had to start working right after school.
Yeah, whatever. I don't want to hear your excuses. You had to work because you're dumb, right? Nowadays, having just a high school diploma is embarrassing, don't you think?
That's so rude. I don't care how you see me anyway. There are plenty of successful people with just a high school diploma. It's unfair to judge someone as bottom tier based solely on their education.
You're too naive. No matter how nicely you put it, people with higher education are still favored in society. They get higher salaries. At the very least, you should have gotten an associate degree. Personally, I think people who haven't gone to university are not very useful.
I see. You graduated from a famous university too, but you've been a homemaker without ever working, right? I wonder if education is really necessary.
What did you say? Are you making fun of housewives? It's a respectable job. It requires a lot of brain power to manage household chores, you know.
I'm not trying to make fun of anyone. I just want to say that looking down on people based on their education is wrong.
Acting all high and mighty just because you got a job with only a high school education.
Vanessa, it seems like you don't have anything important to discuss. Can I excuse myself now?
Wait!
I still have some work to do.
What work? You're just playing around.
Well then.
Hold on.
What is it?
Totally forgot to mention. Simon and I decided to move into your house.
What? Why?
It's no big deal, right? Originally, it was a family home.
Yeah, it was, but not anymore. I'm living there now, so it's not nice if you just show up.
We already moved in.
What the heck?
Why are you surprised? It's normal for the eldest son and his wife to live in the family home. Simon had a spare key, so we've already brought all our stuff in.
This is unbelievable.
Listen, it's actually wrong for a single woman like you to live alone in this big house. It must be a hassle with all the cleaning. If we live together, we can share the chores, right? If anything, you should be grateful.
But,
Anyway, we're housemates now. Well, you won't be coming back for a while, so we'll make ourselves at home.
Hold on, Vanessa. Vanessa! Hey, Simon, I'm in a bit of a bind.
What's up?
I was chatting with Vanessa earlier. Is it true you guys moved into my place?
Oh, about that.
Why the heck did you do that without consulting me first?
What, got an issue with it? It's also my family home, you know? I don't need your permission.
You two are so selfish. Anyway, why did you decide to come to my place?
We didn't have anywhere else to go.
What do you mean? What happened to your apartment?
We were ordered to vacate by the owner. The building is deteriorating, so we had to move out for reconstruction.
I see.
It happened suddenly, so we didn't have time to find a new place. So for the time being, we decided to move to your place, which was originally our home.
Uh-huh. In that case, you can stay for now. But make sure you find a new place by the end of the month.
Why?
Didn't we talk about this before? We can't stay there for long.
Really? Well, whatever. We're going to stay until we find the next place.
Only until the end of this month.
Yeah, I got it. By the way, I heard you're on vacation abroad.
Ugh, you and Vanessa are just unbelievable. It's not a vacation, it's a business trip.
Yeah, right. You're just sightseeing under the guise of a business trip.
No, seriously.
You got it easy, huh? I work late every day while you get to take days off for a vacation.
I'm telling you, it's not a vacation, it's work.
You know what? You could just not come back.
Huh?
If you stay away, the house would be ours, right? Living with a nagging sister-in-law would be annoying for my wife. Might as well live overseas for good.
What are you saying?
Well, if you adamantly insist, I guess we'll let you stay with us.
Why do I need your consent to live in my own house? You're not even the owner, so don't act so high and mighty.
Let me remind you, I'm the eldest son. Now that Mom and Dad have moved away, it's me who's inheriting that house.
Inheriting? Like I said earlier, we can't stay there forever, you know.
Oh, whatever. I'm not gonna listen to your nonsense.
What are you even talking about?
I finally got to live there. I don't need to rent a cramped apartment anymore, right? We'll take over the house.
Impossible. It won't be yours, no matter what. You have to leave as promised.
Why are you so annoying? If you keep arguing, you'll face consequences.
What do you mean?
Well, that's a surprise for when you come back.
Wait a sec. What are you planning to do?
I'll give you a harsh punishment for a defiant sister like you. Brace yourself.
Tony, you're not coming back anytime soon, right?
I should be back in about 3 days.
Like Simon said, it's okay if you stay there for good.
Jeez.
An undereducated, low-income person going on an overseas vacation is quite audacious. I went ahead and threw away all your stuff so you didn't have to come back.
What the heck?
I don't need a sister-in-law who lies about a business trip and just hangs around. You're nothing but a nuisance. After discussing with Simon, we decided to kick you out. Since you have no place or belongings to go back to, find a new place when you come back.
Did you really throw away all my stuff?
Of course. I left the usable appliances, but I got rid of the bed, dresser, and everything in the closet. But you know, it's such a shame.
What?
Turns out that being a high school grad means being poor after all. I thought I might take something if there was anything useful, but all the furniture was falling apart and the clothes were just cheap and worn out. Not a single branded item. Since everything was like trash, I threw it all away.
Thanks, I'm grateful.
What?
I didn't ask for it, but I appreciate you threw away my stuff.
Are you okay?
Great, you saved me a lot of trouble.
What do you mean?
You said my stuff was like trash, and you were right. Everything left there was stuff I was planning to get rid of anyway.
What? So, you didn't have anything important?
Nope. Took everything else and moved it to my new place.
New place?
I was planning to move anyway.
Really?
Haven't you heard anything from Simon? You guys are ready for the move too, right?
Move?
You can only stay there until the end of this month.
Hold on, what do you mean?
The house is scheduled for demolition.
Demolition?
You really didn't know, huh? I've already told him. You know, our parents lived there originally. When Dad retired a few years ago, they wanted to move to the countryside and decided to hand it over to me. But it's too big for me to live alone, and it's getting old and needs repairs all over too. About a month ago, we discussed demolishing.
Oh my God.
Of course, Mom and Dad have agreed to it, and I've informed Simon. At that time, you guys just got married. I checked with him if he had any plans to take over the house, but he agreed to demolish it. He said it was too big and cleaning would be a hassle for you.
Oh, I had no clue.
So the demolition work is starting at the end of this month. I had to move out before that, but with the sudden business trip, I was unsure when to clean up my room. Having the trip extended, I was getting anxious, but thanks to you throwing away my stuff on my behalf, I don't have to rush back now.
Hold on, I've never been told anything about tearing down the house or moving out.
I told Simon to leave by the end of this month. Did he not listen to the details? You have to clear out everything from there before the move-out date. You guys better start preparing.
Don't just decide such a major thing on your own. The house was bought by your dad, right? You don't have the right to demolish it.
When our parents left, the ownership was transferred to me, so I'm the owner.
You're kidding. This is too much to take in, all at once.
If you have any complaints, talk to Simon.
Isn't there any way to stop the construction?
Not possible.
Oh no.
Well, I have to get back to work now.
Tony, I heard you're tearing down the house.
Oh, you heard from Vanessa already, huh?
What are you thinking? Making arrangements without consulting me?
Hey, when it was decided, I informed you, remember? At that time, you didn't care, because you had no plan on living there, and you said you'd leave it all up to me, right?
Did I? But now I'm saying I'm going to live there. We should drop the demolition talk.
The paperwork is already done, so it's impossible. Besides, didn't I tell you clearly? You need to leave by the end of this month.
I completely forgot about the plan to tear down the house. It's my family home, and I intend to keep living there.
Unbelievable. But we have to leave no matter what. You guys need to move out soon.
Hold on. Where are you going after you move out?
I signed a lease for a new apartment.
Oh, good. Then we'll also move there with you.
Excuse me? Why would you come to my apartment? You guys can find a different place.
We can't, after all.
Why not?
We don't have the money.
Are you kidding me?
Actually, we were forced to leave the previous apartment not because of the building's deterioration, but because we couldn't pay the rent.
Well, I had my suspicions. It looked quite new and nice, so I thought the aging was probably a lie. But you work for a big company and hold a higher position, right? You must be getting a decent salary, so how can you not afford the rent?
Well, I messed up a bit at work and got demoted.
Oh.
So my salary was significantly reduced and life became tough. We couldn't even afford the rent.
But that doesn't justify moving into my house by force. If your salary isn't enough, then ask Vanessa to get a job. Or there are other options like moving to a cheaper place, you know.
I haven't told her about the demotion.
Oh my god.
Because I, a graduate of top-tier university, messing up at work is too embarrassing to admit, you know? After all, she expects to lead an easy life as a housewife by marrying someone like me. How could I disappoint her so early in our marriage?
I see. You're trying to impress her and overextending yourself. But is it really that hard to make a living just because you got demoted?
She loves spending, so I haven't been able to save any money. She spends my hard-earned money on designer bags, jewelry, and stuff. We used credit card installments, so we have a pile of debt now.
Whoa, you have debt too?
Yeah, she went on a shopping spree with my credit card. Well, I also bought some watches and shoes, but...
So both of you are show-offs.
So if you move, we're coming with you. We'll start packing now. Just tell me the new address.
Not happening.
Why not?
It'll be cramped with you guys around.
Deal with it. We're a family, right? Besides, it's more fun with a bunch of people than living alone.
I won't be alone. I'm getting married.
What?
Come to think of it, I hadn't told you about it.
Who's the lucky guy?
The CEO of the company where I work.
The CEO? How did the high school grad manage to marry the company CEO?
Listen. You and Vanessa love making fun of my education, but the reason I started working early was because Dad got sick and couldn't work anymore, you know? I actually enjoyed studying. Even after I started working, I read a lot of books and studied on my own to get many qualifications. I also gained recognition at work, and now I'm even entrusted to go on business trips abroad. I'm different from you, who sits on his education laurels.
Darn it.
You belittled me and tried to kick me out of the house. Don't come running to me now, just because we're family.
You're cold for a sister. You don't care if your brother becomes homeless.
That's your own fault.
Then lend me some money.
Yeah, right.
I'll rent an apartment, so I need money to move. Give me the relocation fee.
Why do I have to do that?
Because you're the only person I can rely on. I can't ask Dad and Mom, who are retired in the countryside. You're about to become the wife of the company CEO. It's not a big deal to lend me money for an apartment, right?
Yes, it is. Before relying on me, you should get Vanessa to work.
Don't be ridiculous. She's never had a job since graduating from university.
She brags about her education but has zero real-world experience. It's laughable.
Shut up. Being a full-time housewife is a respectable job too.
She said the same thing. Well, even if becoming a regular employee is impossible, she could do part-time jobs, right?
I also wish she would work a bit and contribute financially, but asking her to take a part-time job now would be embarrassing.
Why are you still trying to act cool at this point? Thanks to her selfishness, you're in debt, right? It's only fair to make her work.
I apologize for trying to kick you out. I regret making fun of your lack of education. I'll make her apologize someday too. Just let us stay in your apartment for a little while.
I said no. We're about to start our newlywed life. Your presence would only be a hindrance.
We'll move out as soon as we find a new place. Come on, it's a good deal, right?
I decline.
Please, Tony.
Go figure it out on your own.
Wait. Don't abandon us, Tony.
Simon and Vanessa, unable to find a new place, headed to our parents in the countryside. Since Mom and Dad were already aware of them trying to kick me out, they were promptly sent away. In the end, they had to turn to the mercy of Vanessa's family and became lodgers there. However, due to her demanding personality, her family and she never got along well. Shortly after, they were kicked out. In a tough spot, Simon quit his job, and he and Vanessa found live-in jobs together. However, whether due to their inability to learn new skills or their problematic personalities, they couldn't fit in at their workplace, constantly facing scolding from their employer. Their proud educational background seemed to be of no use, and both appeared to be going through miserable times. As for me, shortly after returning from my business trip, I got married to my husband and we moved into a new apartment together. At the wedding, I received blessings from many people, and now I'm one happy wife. Taking my spendthrift sister-in-law as a bad example, I've decided to continue working hard. I aspire to be a good teammate to my husband, both personally and professionally.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.